Well, the much anticipated Brightline service from South Florida to Orlando, it starts today. The potential impact stretching far beyond our area.
We have team coverage for you, including boating and traffic concerns on the Treasure Coast. Our Brianna Nespraw's all over that. But first, Holly Davis live right outside the West Palm Beach station. That first trip to Central Florida is happening very soon, Holly.
Very, very soon. Hey, good morning, everyone. Today is the big day. Brightline trains are going to start running, taking passengers for the first time from Boca, West Palm Beach, all the way to Central Florida. We are at the West Palm Beach hub. 16 round trips are going to be rolling out of here daily, departing by the hour. So the high-speed service, it's been a long time coming. The launch date, as many of you know, delayed several times because of construction and certifications. Brightline is going to be doing an official grand opening 10 o'clock this morning in Orlando, which for a lot of folks in this area, that is our weekend and spring break playground. WPTV is going to be there for that first inaugural ride, and it is going to be leaving from here. Orlando, of course, now the 6th station. So this company continues to grow and grow and grow. Starts all the way in Miami, Aventura, Fort Lauderdale, Boca Raton, West Palm Beach, and now that new stop today in Orlando. A lot of folks wondering, is the cost, though, worth the convenience? By train now, it's going to be 3.5 hours for that full trip. You're looking at Miami to Orlando. Straight from our area, Boca Raton to Orlando will take you 2:45. West Palm Beach to the airport there, Orlando International, will take just over 2 hours. Pricing, it's a concern depending on where you're taking off from or the package that you pick. For instance, premium seat options. Those prices can range anywhere from $79 to $300. Children's prices start at about $39, $40. So for a family of 4, you do the math, you're looking at anywhere from $200 to $1,200 round trip. It's a lot pricier than a full tank of gas. That's just one of the gripes that we've been hearing. Pricing, the other gripe, added traffic on the Treasure Coast and disruptions, especially around the St. Lucie River Railroad Bridge because of the new route. Brianna Nespral joining us live this morning in Stewart near that bridge. Brianna, opinions still mixed on whether this new leg is going to be a good thing.
Yeah, they are still mixed here in Stewart. You know, that first round of trains will pass right through here, right through Stewart, just after 8 this morning. Now, some people think that this Brightline trains expansion here will increase traffic here in the city and also disrupt schedules like picking up kids from school. But the St. Lucie River Railroad Bridge is scheduled. The new schedule adjusted by the Brightline expansion has raised concerns for drivers and boaters alike. Now, right now, the railroad bridge will remain open except when a train is crossing. The schedule over when to open and close the bridge has pinned boaters and drivers against each other. The new schedule was made in August in collaboration with the Coast Guard. Other than that, the bridge will open and close on a more predictable schedule boaters can plan ahead for.
If the changes that are suggested and said they're going to happen, I think it'll be okay.
I think that everybody's going to work hard to make it work, and I think there may need to be adjustments from time to time. But I think most importantly, we're on the path and we're working hard to actually get a new bridge.
Yeah, like Mayor McDonald said, steps are being taken to build a new, taller bridge here. Now, as far as the impacts of this Brightline expansion on boaters and on drivers and on traffic here in the city, I guess only time will tell. We'll have to wait and see once those Brightline trains just start crossing through here.
Okay, Brianna Nespral and Stewart for us. So this expansion is not the only one that Brightline is planning. It's got a lot on its plates here. Once that Orlando connection is up and running, solidified, the company does plan to add stops at the Orange County Convention Center, also Disney Springs. Eventually, Brightline, though, wants to go west, installing tracks right down the middle of Interstate 4 to Tampa. So a lot of big ambitions here. This does depend, though, on the ridership. What do those numbers look like? The profit, and then, of course, safety. In the next half hour, we're going to be taking a look at what Brightline has done up till today to address some of those safety concerns. Ashley, I know you mentioned you were wanting to talk a little bit about the convenience of all this, especially for families. You want to go to Disney on the weekend. It would be nice, perhaps, if you do Disney in a day, to load up the kids. You can come back that night and cut out the hotel costs. Maybe you don't have that wear and tear on your car. And, of course, we all know what gas prices are right now. But you have to do the math. You know, people are still living from paycheck to paycheck in many cases. So you got to see what works for you.
Holly, I crunched some of those numbers. You know, the trip from Miami to Orlando with gas prices where they are right now, it's going to run you about $30 in gas money
each way.
But then you have to consider parking and, you know, the mental, you know, relief, the value on not having to make the drive yourself.
You catch an Uber, sure.
Yeah, and the Uber rides, again, to get from the station.
And that's what a lot of people are saying.
It's still kind of one of those you treat yourself as
but
part of maybe a splurge trip.
I mean, we should know about those ridership numbers soon.